What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be doing a different kind of video, and I want to show you guys how to remove some of your electrical connectors from your Ford Super D and all of the parts that you may have to disconnect, whether it be under the hood, under the truck, inside the truck. I have some of the older electrical connectors right here. We have ones for the 6.0, and we have, you guys remember the ICP. I'm going to show you guys how to disconnect all of these connectors from your Ford Super Duty or Ford vehicle so you don't break them. All right, guys, let's check this out. All right, everybody, thanks so much for coming back and checking us out. I appreciate you visiting us each and every week. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. This has been a video, a long time in the making. You're going to see some footage that I kind of don't want to show anymore, but it is just merely the background. The meat and potatoes of the video are these electrical connectors. How do these things come off? Well, what I have done is during the repairs on a lot of the trucks and cars that I've worked on over a year's worth of time. I know the video may not be that long, but it is quite a few connectors, quite a few specialty connectors, and I'm going to show you guys how to take them off. I've compiled them all together. I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure to tell me what you think at the end of the video. Make sure to like, comment, sub, share, and I'll catch you guys all next time. So sit back and enjoy this PTT-inspired electrical connector removal video. See ya. Here is the water and fuel separator on an 11 through 16 Power Stroke. This is the connector, this is the button. You're going to push the connector on, squeeze the button, and wiggle and pull this connector off. This goes for fuel injectors on your gasoline V8 applications too. Same kind of connector. Okay, another style connector, white locking tab. Screwdriver, use your nail. We are going to push that button and pull off. This is your DPF, differential pressure sensor. Here is your EGR valve connector on your 6.7 Super Duty. The colors will vary, but you can either get a little screwdriver in here like this or depress the button and you should be able to slide the electrical connector right off. Put it back on and push your yellow tab in. All right, if you guys aren't familiar with the gasoline ones, these are the VCT solenoids. Same kind of concept as the mass airflow sensor connectors or the EGR. Slide the tab and push the button. This kind of winds up being a button, but once you're done, put it on and relatch the connector. All right, I'm going to take the PCM out. These are all the PCM connectors. We have a button here. All these push buttons. I have a button right here. Disconnects. These are good sized connector tabs. Sometimes you gotta give them a little help. Hurts thy thumb. There we go. There's no way I was getting that with my finger. Okay, that's the engine harness. This is going down to the after treatment. We don't need that in our way. Okay, see how much more room that has opened up? I like when I get everything out of the way. I got a little tab right here. I'm gonna slide this off. And that's it. There's our PCM. We have this cover. It will kind of pop off of the cowl. Couple of tabs to pop off. Plastic tabs everywhere. Come on. Alright, that side's released. This side doesn't want to release. Release me. Release me. Come on, where are you at? Clearly got that one. I feel like I'm getting the top, but I can't dislodge the bottom. There we go. Man, that plastic can be freaking tough, man. Alright, PCM plastic bracket off. Now this is kind of cool. So the PCM on your newer 23 Super Duty, all you have to do is depress this little button. Where's my pick? This little button, and this swings open. And you depress this little button, and that swings open. And then you can literally slide your processor right out. Get these connectors out the way. Check it out. There, PCM is all the way out. All right, so here's the 23 behind the headlight switch. There we go, I can dig that. Heck yeah. All right, we have dash AC evaporator. We have this little tab here, and that pulls out. Same thing with that. Kind of reminds me of the connectors on the top of the radio stack on the Super Duty. Another connector here. We have a, where is it? This button right here. Okay, we have another connector button right here. And we have one connector over here, but it's a dummy plug. I don't know what would have went there. Just trying to keep this guy's stuff clean. All these electrical connectors are now off. Hey, look, it's the Giant. Hi, Giant. There are some tabs right here that you're going to depress. There's one side, there's the other side, and she's just going to kind of dangle right there. She's got a whole shoebox full of dangly ones. All right, what do we have up here? A couple of like audio connections or something, maybe. We have, yeah, it looks like a USB-B connection. Got two electrical connectors right here. It looks like USB or micro USB, little button right here. And then, I wonder what was going there. Another one of these connectors, just like you saw on the side of the dash. So I'm gonna do the same little technique. One-handed, boom, done. All right, we're gonna go for these little connectors right here. What I want you guys to do, there is a button right here, but what you can achieve, old timer once told me, if you put your pocket screwdriver in here and give it a little push and turn, this way you'll be able to see better. Check it out, watch. Push and do a little turn, and you'll be able to pull that one-handed electrical connector fiasco off. I think a lot of guys might not be familiar with the fuel line clips as well. Might as well cover those. Now this one is like this. We have a couple of fingers that we need to depress inwards and push up like that. So we need to depress these fingers inward like this, and when we do it together, we'll be able to lift that clip off and pull the line off. Same thing for these connectors. Push the tabs inward and you'll be able to lift up on that white piece and then slide the line off. And here's the connector for your A-pillar tweeter speaker. There's a little button right there, and using my middle finger to pull that out. You put it right back in. It's only going to go in one way, same way the button's facing the top, like that. Here is your 6.7 ABS connector, your ABS module connector. Button right here, and we have a swing tab that we have to do simultaneously. And then we'll be able to disconnect the module and do our repair once we get this all the way off, like that. It's only going to go back on one way. We have some locating tabs. Put that on and swing that latch all the way down. All right, here is your DEF injector. This is on your DPF. We have a red locking tab that you just saw me pop up, and we have to depress that black button and the connector pulls right up. Reconnect it, and our red locking tab, and she's good to go. Here is the exhaust gas temperature sensor connector on your 6.7. You can either get a pocket screwdriver like I am doing, or depress this button, and once you depress that button, you'll be able to pull out the EGT. 2-pin connector, button, right here. This is a 24 Transit, and these are the two connectors behind the infotainment screen. And you can see this one has a button right here at the top. You're going to depress and pull out. And this one you're going to need a pocket screwdriver for. This one has a little tab right here that you depress and you'll kind of work out like this. And I'll reduce it a little bit more. And then that pulls out. This is for all of the cameras. Plug it in and plug it in. All right, so a couple connections on the back of the radio. We have, let's see if we can support this well enough. We have a satellite connection, and we have a little button right here. Just gonna try to wiggle off. Let's get that pocket screwdriver again. All right, let's see if I can squeeze this button. It's kind of important to grab the base of it. Don't pull the cable. Did I get it? Did I get it? Yes. Okay, good, good, good. We have the USB or USB to APIM connection. You'll see it's a micro USB. Hold on. All right, you're really gonna wanna squeeze that button right here. Connection back, the APIM right there. And then the last one is this swing tab. You're gonna wanna push this button and then you'll be able to swing it. And let's see if we can do this together. Take the finger and swing tab that all the way, and your APIM connection will come apart just like that. Sensitive materials, be careful. But this is pretty much how far we're gonna need to go. All right, so once you get this panel off and you don't hit any buttons, you are gonna want to get that little pocket screwdriver like I was showing you. And you wanna do something, like this. See if I can get this one. Ooh, look at that natural sunlight. All right, we're gonna push this button. See if we can get this to pop. Or an old timer once showed me you can do something like this, pushing the button and twisting your screwdriver like that. See if we can get this one the same way. Doing this one-handed, as always. Button, and there we go. Let's see if we can do this one. Sometimes they're a real pain to get out, or real pain to get disconnected. Real pain to get disconnected sometimes. Let's see if we can do this. Use my arm as a pushing device. There we go. All right, cool, 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 cool. So now that we've gotten those three, we need to do this one, or these two, and I guess I can lean it to the side and show you the button for this is right here. Press. I'm gonna have to use the other hand. Come on, buddy. Come on, bud. Okay, here we go. And then this one's kind of the same. It's just got a real stiff button here, right here. Sometimes, there we go. This one's kind of tough. It's a real hard button. All right, here is your transmission connector on your 6R140. We're going to twist that collar and pull the connector off. To reinstall, you simply go back the other way. All right, on the back of your driver's side fuel rail is the pressure control valve. This red button needs to slide open and closed if you are going to want to take this electrical connector off. Like that. Push the button and pull the connector off. So reinstall. Push the connector on and put the tab back on. All right, here is your mass airflow sensor on your 11 through 16. Red tab out, depress the button, and pull the connector off. No big deal. Here are the PCM connectors on your 11 through 16. These are big swing tabs. Depress the button and swing the tab. These ones don't really have a button, but a little detent, and that's all you do. PCM connectors, 11 through 16. All right, this is the electrical connector for the fuel pump on the 11 through 16s. This is the button that you have to depress right here. That's what you have to push on in order to pull this off of the fuel pump. It's out of the way. All right, so here brings us to fuel lines. This can be kind of tricky. If you see this yellow ridge here, I am going to be pushing these back. There's two of them. There's one on this side and one right here. I'm going to be pushing this and pushing down. If you guys can see this little yellow lip, if you pull those ears back like I was showing you, see how now I can disengage this yellow thing? Okay, that is all the way off. I don't want you to pull this line all the way off yet. I'm wiggling and pulling. I want to keep working while I'm not getting dripped on. So I'm going to move to this line right next to it. You can see how this is kind of pressed up against this. It's going to be kind of a pain to get that. I can't really pull down on it, but this one, you need to pull this little tab out. See what I'm trying to do here? Okay, I almost had it. See if I can get my hand over here. See if I can caddy-wampus this out. Come on. Kind of tricky. Don't bust it. Okay. Feel like I'm getting it now. Okay, now we're all the way out. I can't move this line. That's really gonna suck. Okay, I'm moving it now. All right, so now once you get this pulled out, I'm gonna need to squeeze. I don't know if I can go through here. Nope, you need to squeeze this with your thumb. You need to squeeze this triangle with your thumb. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do it with this tool. I'm gonna try my thumb. Okay, I think I got it. It's just I can't pull it off because of this. So you gotta kind of work it. Okay, it's definitely off. I feel the lip on the pump as it's about to come out of the line. I don't want to pull it too far because then that is going to start leaking. Okay, so we need to get the lines that are right here. You guys can see this. This is pretty tight. I'm going to suggest that maybe you loosen these nuts now. We have one button right here. Let's see if I can depress that. Kind of moving the line and pulling at the same time. I don't think I got it. Okay, I got that one. You see how that just slid off? Did you see that? Okay, perfect. Okay, this line over here is going to be just like this line. See how you pulled out this blue thing? Well, this one has a yellow one, and it is facing the ground, and I just pulled it down. Now I'm going to use my thumb and I'm going to try to depress the yellow one. I think I got it. I think I got this one. Okay, I already got a leak. I got a fuel leak. You got the yellow. I did? Yeah. Let's see if I got the yellow. Oh, perfect. Okay, so we're really leaking fuel. All right, here we are under a 2017 through current model year 6.7. If you need to take the fuel tank down, you need to pull this part of the connector off, just like that. And then you're going to depress this triangular plastic piece with your thumb to slide it backwards.
Press it in like this.
Yep. Just kind of wiggle and there you go. Now slide it, wiggle and slide it back.
Shit. Oh.
Yep. Easy when you pull it off. There you go. There, stop. Leave right there. You're good. All right, you saw him just pop that off. All right, you can leave it there. All right, here is the fuel line that you are supposed to disconnect when you're doing your fuel filters per the workshop manual or your owner's manual on your 17 through current model year 6.7. So this one can kind of be a little confusing. On the top and the bottom you see these blue tabs. We have to lift these up to slide that blue thing backwards. So I'm going to try to do this one-handed. Okay, you see what I just did? I was spreading both of these little tabs and pushing backwards at the same time. Feel like I am all the way out, and then I'm just going to wiggle it off gently, so you do not take a bath in diesel fuel. That's how you take that connector off. All right, we are here at the DEF, the DEF injector on the DPF. This is a little shroud that goes over it, and once you unclip this, it exposes the line and the two buttons that you have to depress. Watch the play in the line. You're gonna push the line on, you're going to squeeze these two buttons, and you're going to wiggle and pull off. Now either make sure you have the new line to go on or something to cap this, because if this is exposed to atmosphere, whatever DEF is inside this nipple will crystallize. Here is the DEF injector line to DEF pump. Squeeze the tab and pull the connector off. Squeeze this tab and pull the connector right off. You might have some dirt in here inhibiting that flap, but these two need to spread apart, hitting that button. All right, here is the DEF line underneath your truck. What I want you guys to do is push this line on, and you're going to squeeze the two blue buttons that are on the side. Push line in and then squeeze two blue tabs to pull line off. Very simple. All right guys, here's a connector under the dash. This is where you hook up your PTO wiring and high idle. I have a couple of videos on the channel showing you this. You're going to want to depress that button right here. You push the button and this pulls right out. No big deal. Connector under the dash right by the BCM for the PTO. Squeeze the button and pull it out.